Wait, hello Godzilla and welcome. All right, frick, come on. Oh, dang it, come on. I gotta get over here, skip this. Come on, let me skip. Let me skip. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Hello Godzilla and welcome. I am trying to figure out some junk right now. Mainly because I have plans to go to the mountains in like 2 or 3 days, so I won't be here in 2 or 3 days. So I've also been trying to figure out other stuff, and then YouTube's like, guess what? You've been doing this for 2 years. Do you feel old? And I'm like, yeah. Do you feel unsuccessful? And I'm like, yeah. I do feel very unsuccessful. Thank you for making me feel bad yet again, YouTube. And YouTube's just like, no prob. Feel bad. But anyways, I gotta make sure this whole stuff, don't you dare trip. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm a trip. And you can't stop me. I'm gonna trip my way all the way up to the mountains and murder some campers. Full-on horror movie. I like that Borderlands 2 is no longer advertising Borderlands 3. It's now advertising Borderlands 4. Does that count as an update? They updated their in-game advertisement. Yo, I know people who have been found this for like 3 years and they have less. People have been found and they have less? That's crazy. I haven't been found yet, unfortunately. I hope one day to be found. Quote unquote found. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was opening my phone to see if this thing was working on the Twitch twatch. Yeah, the Twitch twat is working. But yeah. 2 years, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm better where I've been, which is at 0. But I hope you've been well, Godzilla. I hope all your endeavors have been magical and have worked out. Also, I'm low-key upset too that I can't modify this game because of the new user agreement that everyone's like, it's basically spyware, and I'm like, honestly, at this point, I don't care. What are they gonna know? What I'm jacking it to? That I like to read manga from the animes? Oh yeah. What are they gonna do with all that info? My password? I barely even know what that is. So I'm just gonna continue my playthrough of Borderlands 2 where I left off, because honestly that's the greatest joy of Borderlands, is picking up an old character that you're like, what the frick was I doing? What is this build? What was I thinking? And then you'd be like, yo, I was cracked out of my mind in the bad way, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, this build's dog crap. I'm like, what were you doing? Also, I wanted to play 3, but 3 is like 120 gigs, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not downloading that today. And I updated, or I shouldn't say updated, I made a thumbnail for Borderlands 2. I didn't finish it. I wanted to get input from people that came by, because I was like, yo, I'm like, what kind of cool loot do you think of when you think of Borderlands loot? Because in the thumbnail, I want to absolutely load it out with loot in the background. It was one of those things where I'm like, I worked on it all day, made like 7 different thumbnails for Borderlands, erased them, and I'm like, hello, Pinky, and welcome. I'm just talking about the thumbnail because I made a new thumbnail. Which why I didn't stream yesterday because I got lost in art. I fell down the art hole. Also went crazy for a little bit, but that's okay. I got better. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm defending Claptrap. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way down there. Well, also, hello, Pinky. Did I say hello, Pinky? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna set a goal for me to do something at like 5K subs, I will tattoo your channel's name on. Okay, don't get tattoos. Tattoos. I mean, like, if you want to get a tattoo, but don't get a tattoo of like some content creator, because you never know what they're gonna do. I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna go crazy and like start trafficking, like, I don't know, ferrets or something. Illegal ferret rings. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of ferret videos. And also raccoon videos. I don't know. I like raccoons and possums. Raccoons are just cat adjacent. All right. Is this too loud? No. Oh yeah, did I ever tell you I messed with my TikTok algorithm to get whatchamacallit, raccoon and possum videos, because I'm like, they're just better cats. Also, I wanted to see if I could. What was I saying? Oh yeah, don't get tattoos of things like fads. Like, you know, when like 20-somethings got like a Harry Potter tattoo and they're like, Harry Potter's my favorite thing. And it's just like, bro, you got a Harry Potter tattoo. And now if you're a woke person with a Harry Potter tattoo, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she doesn't like trans people or something. I don't know what the whole deal is. But I just know people just mad at the author of Harry Potter because, I don't know, she has like a women's shelter and she doesn't let other people that identify as women in the women's shelter or something. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that crap. I'm just here to shoot bandits and talk about whatever the heck my brain thinks of. Heck, my brain barely even thinks half the time. I want to hit a bandit so hard he explodes into blood. Can I do that? What is that? Grenade flew to the sky. I don't think that's good for my grenade. I saw you put Dibble Kids, and that concerns me. I gotta read that whole thing. Shoot. Why can't I shoot this gun? It has 0 bullets. Who has a gun with 0? Okay, apparently I have a gun with 0 bullets. Hello there. But anyways, hello there, Unkind Poison. But anyways, just don't Dibble Kids, bro. Never, ever. Also, I don't know, I never been into Harry Potter, but I'm more of a Warhammer 40K guy. Yo, Warhammer's sick. I wish I got into it more, but I'm broke, so I can't do tabletop. And I know there's alternatives for 40K and tabletop stuff. And I was planning a 40K like Space Marine 2 stream. That was one of those games I got and I'm like, yo, I want to play this with viewers so bad. Also, wait, spawn the number of children grenade that seek enemies. Yes, I want this. I choose you. But yeah, I want to do a 40K stream of just Space Marines 2 and then a bunch of viewers being like, yo, can I smash Tyranids with you? And I'm like, of course you can, bro.
I should probably clarify. I've been telling you about.
Whatchamacallit? Oh, don't blow up. He blew up anyways. No. If I was homophobic and someone walked up to me and they asked me if I was an Autobot or a Decepticon, I would accept it. All right. Also, is it rude to walk up to a trans person and ask them if they're an Autobot or a Decepticon? Is that harmful to their pronouns? I wouldn't know.
Let's go this way. It's boo-boo.
But anyways, yeah.
The fuses, bitches.
For you dudes who are just like filing in, I'm just gonna repeat myself. I know I put it in the title, but it's like, bro, like 2 years on YouTube. Like, YouTube informed me today, it's like, yo, it's been 2 years. And I'm like, dang, it's been 2 years and I haven't made it to 1,000. That's crazy. But it's whatever. You people go at their own rate. Wait, is that how far my grenade goes? My grenade... Oh, no, never mind. It bounces. I can kill this thing, right? Can I kill it? I can definitely kill it. I can kill him, probably. Can I get up there? There's no like grabbing, latching. You know when you get to an edge and you start smashing the A button and your character like grabs it and it's like, I got it. We don't got that. Oh shoot, no, don't bounce back towards me. That's bad. All right, I broke his gun wife. I broke his gun wife. I'm pretty sure he does stuff to Big Bertha, his cannon. There's no way he doesn't. He's a crazy person in a frozen hell, and he's probably lonely out here. You know what's crazy about Borderlands 2? And it's just one of those things where it's like, in future stuff, you don't really notice it or really think about it, but it's like they added lady psychos, and I was like, dang, wait, there's no lady psychos in Borderlands 2? And it's like, yeah, there's no ladies, they're all dudes. It's a complete and utter sausage party out here on Pandora, and I'm like, dang, you know what, these guys are crazy. They're all hopped up on, I don't know, whatever you have whenever there's just a sausage party for too long. But anyways, the goo gun. There are like 2 million channels on here, and you're like top 60, I'm pretty sure. Bro, wait, is that like a real statistic? Also, are you an Autobot or a Decepticon gets blasted by a fusion cannon? Laughs in laughs in Decepticon. I love that so much. I really do now want to, and a lot of my friends would be like, yo, don't actually do it. Don't do it. Don't walk up to a trans person and have to ask them if they're an Autobot or Decepticon. I'm like, hey, the real ones will take the joke like champions, and the ones that aren't real ones will blast me with a fusion cannon because they're either an Autobot or a Decepticon. Anyways, what was I doing with my build last time? Anyways, increased shock damage. Oh, yes. Reload your gun causes electrocution. I like that. I remember I like that. I have done that. I hope you didn't get slapped across the face. My bad. I have Rick and Morty on the TV, and they were just, like, screaming about something. It's very distracting. I think I started at season 1 because I was like, I wonder how crazy Rick and Morty was in season 1, and I'm like, dang, I remember this. The audio was kind of jank though. You know what I don't get? Like, if you know that whole like pronoun stuff that people be going on about, I'm like, obviously I'm one to where I'm like, yo, I do want to be polite and use the proper one, but it's like, bro, you're gonna punish me for asking you what the proper pronouns of what you want are. And it was like, it got to a point where I'm like, yo, I don't care anymore. I'm like, I'm just gonna say whatever thing it is, and you can correct me, and I'll say that the correction the best I can. If not, I'm sorry, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, yo, I'm like, but it's like, it's just the people that are rude about it to it's like, even when they don't correct you. Also, I'm still trying to figure out where to put this stupid skill point. I don't want melee damage. I don't want death trap ability, but it's one of those things where it's like, I do want to be nice, and I do want to be sensitive, and I do want to do that, but at the same time, you don't gotta be mean about it. I think this is the one I want. When bullets hit a wall, they have a chance to bounce off the wall, which is way better. So I'm gonna put it there because I'm gonna miss. Mainly because I'm reading what you guys are writing and talking about it, and also trying to get on this cannon. How do I get on this cannon? I know there's a way for me to get on this cannon. Oh, am I supposed to talk? Well, there's the FBI again. It's okay, though. I already flushed the drugs. Oh, hands rated E for everybody. The hands are always rated E for everybody. You know, today I was getting a bunch of, I'm not sure if you guys ever saw this old anime, but it's called like Yu Yu Hakusho. I know, it's a crappy name for an anime. It doesn't roll off the tongue at all. But it's literally one of the most base pro tags I've ever seen ever. He is quite literally the epitome of these hands are rated E for everybody, and everyone can catch them. There was literally somebody that was like, what's it called? They identified as a girl, but they were a boy, but they look like a girl. And then, like, you know, the friend that was like, yo, you can't hit a lady. That's just wrong, Yusuke. And he's like, I don't care if it's an old lady, a child, a woman, or some weird thing I've never seen before. I am going to beat the snot out of it. And I'm like, you know what? He's my hero. Hands rated E for everybody. I'm all about. Should probably start hucking grenades at these fools, shouldn't I? I feel like I should. Did I just blow myself up? Oh, yes, I did. Bro, there's so many clips of just like Batman from the Brave and the Bold, Unkind Poison. It's stupid. That show, I remember seeing like some episodes and I wasn't really into Batman, and I'm like, that's just Batman. I don't like Batman. He doesn't have superpowers. But it was just one of those things where it's like, I'll just kind of be like existing on my phone, kind of just doing like phone junk, and then suddenly I'll get like a random clip from like Batman, the Brave and the Bold, and it's like the most base clip I ever seen, and I'm like, yo, since when was Batman this cool? I need to... What are these? Okay, so these guns are appropriate levels. I just suck. Okay. Officer, I dropkicked that child in self-defense is such a absolutely great quote. A woman said Batman wouldn't hit a defenseless woman. Batman responds by saying, funny, I don't have problems with punching him. Dang. Those are the clips I'm talking about, where Batman just comes up and he just says like the most base stuff you've ever based that ever based. The basiest of bases. But yeah, Batman's just based, and Batman's great. And man has the greatest superpower of all time, which is he can win if he has enough prep time. Greatest superpower of them all. Prep time. You know, it's silly how many Batman cartoons I've seen where Batman loses to the villain. He goes back to the Batcave and then he just begins the prep time arc. It's like a little mini arc between when he's fighting bad guys, and then suddenly and magically he's like, yo, I have an idea. And it just goes into a montage of him like making something, or like he's making a virus, or he's just like doing something, and he's just like in prep time mode. And he's prepping. He's prepping hard. You don't know what he's prepping, but you know it ain't good for the other person that he's prepping for. Come on, stop moving. Let me shoot you. Man, I forgot how many bullet sponges exist in Borderlands. The spongiest of lads. There we go. I shot you in the head, and it looked like you didn't take any damage, guy. Why? Alright, so wait. If I reload... Okay, I regenerate health while my gun is full of gun food. If my gun is filled with freedom pellets, I get health back. I'm gonna go share some freedom pellets. Honestly, I can't wait for Borderlands 4. Like, I'm playing this just to like get it out of my systems for Borderlands 4. Just like how I'm not getting Mario Kart World because the Switch 2 is $450. I like that guns explode in this game. I know what I said. I think. Yes. Yeah, that was the context I wanted to use. Guns do explode. Like this gun. I'm getting shot in the back. I need to correct that. All right, I'm gonna empty out the clip on that gun. Or the magazine. What is it? Is it clip or magazine? Because there's always that one person that's like, actually, it's not a clip. It's a magazine. It's just like, shut the hell up. Who asked you? Well, I'm asking you now. But like, I always want to play the new Gears of War so bad. I want to break into their headquarters and steal the demo. Okay, maybe don't do that. You're describing a crime.
Start the anarchy.
You know, I saw the most weirdest take on Borderlands 2, the character I'm playing, and there was somebody playing Gage, and they're like, I don't like Gage. Her entire character is building stacks of anarchy, and I just run my auto clicker to get the stacks. I'm like, bro, you're not even playing at that point. Like, play a different character if you're doing that crap. But, oh my gosh, the kryptonite knuckle dusters. Am I seeing like different? Oh no, that's Twitch. Why am I getting different? No, okay. I do like when Batman has to fight Superman and then he just has like knuckle dusters with kryptonite in them. They're iconic. All right. I have a shotgun. It has bullets. I need to use the shotgun with the bullets. I wish to change out Moxie in her bad touch. I wish to... Yes. Yes. Yes to everything. You know what's crazy? How DC somehow has like one of the world's most amazing IPs. Yet every time they make a full movie, they flop. Like they flop hard. It's like, bro, it's not hard. Oh my god, wait, you want to talk about IPs that flop? The new Ironheart or whatever it is. I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but it's basically Wakandan Iron Man in Marvel, and it's one of those things where it's like everyone that's like a hardcore like fan of Marvel's like, why Marvel? And they're like, what do you mean? It's like Ironheart or whatever her name is, and it's just like, no, like, why Marvel? Nobody asked for this, Marvel. Even the comic books you made back in like 2016, like those comics flopped. Like, why did you make this? And they're like, because everybody wants it. And it's like, nobody wanted it. Like, the comic books didn't do well. How do you think the movies are gonna do? And this isn't even coming from like a place of like any like sense of like wokeness or like PC or any of this crap. I'm like, bro, like the comic books objectively didn't sell well. Why would you make a movie about a comic book character that nobody even read about? If they didn't even read it, do you think they're even gonna bother watching it? And there's been instances where it's like, yo, the movies did better than the source material. But it was one of those things where it's like, fundamentally, I don't think anyone's vibing with this character on like any level. Besides just being Wakandan Iron Man. Also, clips that just hold bullets like the M1 Garand in magazines are for like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. You're making a lot of sense right now. I just looked over and I got the Rick and Morty clip of when Rick in Summer does steroids and they just go around punching everyone to death. Well, not to death. They just start knocking him out. That's a good clip. All right, I need a new gun. Give me a new gun. I asked for guns and you give me shields. This isn't gun game. This is shield. Wait, what is my shield? Do I even have a good shield? It may be the reason why I'm dying a lot. Yeah, my shield kind of duty. Recharge delay, recharge rate, minus max HP. I didn't need max HP anyways. Max HP is overrated and cringe. I like gun nerds. Gun nerds are cool. Now, the gun nerds that aren't cool are the kids who play airsoft and they're acting like they go outside and they kill men on the daily. And it's just like, bro. I feel like you cry whenever you slap a mosquito too hard.
Kick him in the piston!
You ain't tough. Okay, I really like this sniper rifle, and I think I'm just kind of gonna sit back and let Death Trap do the murder.
Not a bad start.
While I just try to build up stacks of anarchy and not go down. His head exploded. I'm not sure if you guys ever played Borderlands to the point to where whenever you hit a bandit, they would explode. But that's the thing. You can hit somebody so hard in Borderlands that they explode. Oh! God, I accept this gift. This humble blessing you've bestowed upon me. I accept. I accept. I accept. I accept. I accept. Have I ever told you how much I accept? So I accept. I'm gonna blow up the first thing I see. Also, Rick and Morty is good. Honestly, the writing isn't as good, and I know a lot of people stopped watching it after the creator got canned from the show because of the he beats his wife allegations, which he did indeed beat. But unfortunately, it did not save his job. Oh, frick. Get him, Death Trap. Get him. Get him. Wait. I'm a cheat. With that blood in my veins. God, I love that there's a vending machine that just puts blood back in my veins. Oh. Well, look at the right side. You can have a half an open casket funeral, guy. Right sides. What is this? What is this? 2 white guns? I'm in like New Game Plus, and you give me 2 white guns? Not even green guns? You're gonna be this stupid crap? I just got my food delivered, and now I'm a great content to watch while I eat. Yo, I'm gonna blow up some mentally ill people. That's what Borderlands is. It's literally just bullying mentally ill people. Think about it.
Super robot violence fun time!
Alright, I'm gonna toss some grenades. Shoot some gun. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of cheating the anarchy system a little bit. I'm cheating the anarchy system a little bit by shooting shots that I know I'll never ever land in my life. Come on. Things I'm sad about, I can no longer do Borderlands 2 online and expect to just run into goated people. I really wish I could edit this game to give me like 20,000 badass rank. I had so much badass rank on console that I'm never ever gonna get back. Yo, unless you're Krieg and you're also a mentally ill person, unaliving other mentally ill people, yeah, then it's more appropriate. Because you are also a fellow mentally ill person. You know, it's like you're an adult and it's like, yo, you can't punch a child, but if it's like a child can punch another child and it's okay. You know what I mean? You get what I'm putting down. Child on child violence is okay, but an adult beating the crap out of a child, that's child abuse. That's right. Blow up. I like how they're kicking the crap out of Claptrap, and my response was, huck a grenade at him. Grenades fix a lot of problems, especially on Pandora. Yo, I can't talk about doing fell auto on a kid. I don't know what that is. Fell auto, that just reminds me of just like stealing some kids like car in GTA and driving it into the ocean, and then they'll just start screaming at you about how you just ruined their life and their favorite car. Or some like 38-year-old man who's like getting really upset because you did that same exact thing, but he's just throwing a fit. A lot of people throw fits about their cars blowing up in GTA. I mean, like, I get it. It's like different if I'm like in the middle of the ocean and then suddenly GTA Online, my boat spontaneously explodes and I'm like, well, dang, I kind of needed my boat to make it back to land. But it's like, yo, it's like they leave a garage, it blows up, and it's like, you don't even have to pay for it. Like, they made it so you don't have to pay for your own vehicle if somebody else blows it up. And, yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, it don't make sense to me. It'll never make sense to me. Yo, I think the bandits should all be put down because they're all insanely insensitive. Look at this. There is no handicap accessibility options in their bandit camp, and I feel that it's unacceptable, and I think they need to die because of it. Is that what you gonna do, Claptrap? Just gonna dance there while I do all the hard work? I go up there, I kill like 50 men, and you're just gonna be sitting there just emoting like it's Fortnite in the pregame lobby? Alright, cool, I'll be back. I'm gonna go kill 50 men. You guys ever watch King of the Hill and you just see Cotton Hill, Hank's dad, and he's just like walking around because his knees got, or his shins got blown off by a landmine, and he just walks up to people and he doesn't say his name or anything. He just looks them in the eye and he's just like, I killed 50 men. That's just like how he says hi. And it's the funniest thing. I killed 50 men. Also, if you're wondering why I stood there talking about Cotton Hill, I was mainly waiting for my action skill to recharge. Because obviously, you know what's better than playing a game? Having an ability that plays the game for you. Also, I'm trying to figure out which character I want to play in Borderlands 4. It's between Hex or Vex. I think it's Vex. Yeah, her name's Vex. And the Exo Soldier. I'm not really sure, and I still have like till September to choose, so it's one of those things to where I'm like, dang, I do kind of want to figure that out. So when I do start playing the game, I don't sit there for 3 hours hemming and hawing about who I want to play while everyone else is enjoying the game. Am I shooting him or am I missing these shots? No, I'm hitting him. Yeah. Man, I'm really glad I have tracking grenades. I mean, like, after they detonate, they track, but like... Also, we have the 50 men yet? Not yet. We're not... We haven't killed 50 men yet, but we're gonna get there. There's a good chunk of guys back there. Ow. Double ow. Oh, frick.
Hey,
Yeah. That... Why didn't I... Wait a second. If my passive skill lets me bounce bullets off walls, how come I can't launch a ballistic missile off a wall? Game? Also, not gonna lie, I've only beaten Borderlands 3, and that's okay, Unkind Poison. I think Borderlands 2 is definitely worth the playthrough, but it's one of those things where I think it was like, yo, your time to play Borderlands 2 was between like the times of like 2011 and like 2017 to when it was like peak before Borderlands 3 dropped. But yeah, Borderlands 2 fell off, and especially with their new user agreement where it's like, you can't modify the game, you can't cheat the game, you can't do anything with the game, you can't exploit the game to reach unintended areas in the game with the new user agreement, and we will enforce it. Also, we're just kind of watching you do whatever you do on your computer now or whatever. I don't know, I remember it was this huge thing. It's one of those things where I'm like, today, I was like, you know, I don't care. I just want to play Borderlands 2. I agree. You can look through my browser history. You can be traumatized if you want. That's on you. Also, hello, Tyranitar. I'm talking about how I'm going to traumatize the employee that has to go through my browser history after agreeing to the Borderlands 2 user agreement. I'm going to traumatize that employee. I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Also, I have I made a new thumbnail on YouTube for Borderlands. I haven't finished it yet. I want to add more loot to the background. I'm either thinking piles of alien gold, actual gold, or guns. Or money. I don't know. 3 of those are currency, and 1 of them is just freedom pile. In case you don't know what a freedom pile is, it's a pile of grenades and guns. That's a freedom pile. I like that these boxes have, you know, bullets in them. It's nice. Think about it. We do all this murdering, and then what do we have? A whole lot of dead bodies and no more bullets. Yeah, put some iridium in the background, maybe like a Moxie slot. Ooh, the Moxie slot machine would be fun. Yo, I'm gonna put the Moxie slot machine in the background. See, that's like the type of input I like right there. Unkind Poison. I bet you I can blow up the boss. Could I blow up the boss? I could blow up the boss. I'm gonna wait another like 30 seconds to get Death Trap back. Do people do Mario runs or not answered yet, but answered the game? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Tyranitar. The boss that everyone hates to fight just because he's annoying. Captain Flynn's one of those bosses where I'm like, I'm so over fighting this guy. I fought this guy enough times where I'm like, I never want to see him again. But of course, he's just like first boss of game. So it's just like whatever. He's just first game boss. Everyone's tired of killing him. If I had to come up with like a term on the spot, I would just say murder fatigue on this specific victim. I want to shoot Flynn in the face some more, but all these other guys are causing problems, and they gotta go before I can shoot Flynn in the face some more.
Accuracy's overrated.
You stay away from me. You suicidal little maniac. Should I feel bad about shooting the suicidal, mentally ill person in the face? Nah, I don't feel bad. He was asking for it. Especially that one guy, Shooty McFace shot or something. He was really asking for it. Literally, actually. Where's my... There it is. Oh, I didn't reload this gun. Oh, that is gonna... I would appreciate it if I stopped getting bounced around.
Hell with the first ball.
I can kill him. I can do it. 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 There we go. I did it. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. So what is this? Flesh? Eh. But anyways, empathy is weakness. Oh my god. That is a crazy thing to say. Unkind Poison. He is currently doing his only Mario jump, and Flynn took like 45 minutes jump on a new game, 80 versus weak enemies, otherwise the health would like heal too quickly. Oh, you mean like just Goomba stomping all the enemies to death? I didn't realize you could even kill somebody like that in Borderlands 2 just by Goomba stomping them. I know you can play Minecraft. Have you guys seen the Minecraft Easter egg in Borderlands 2? It's great. I did it last time I streamed it, when I got to that part. It's amazing. You just basically punch a bunch of Minecraft bricks, kill a bunch of creepers, and then you can actually unlock Minecraft heads. All right, I'm gonna take that gun. The fast bullet carbine. I will replace you with you. A lot of people will be like, wow, going with an LMG with gauge, that's such an L thing to do. Or build's all about small magazines. And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really care. I just want big gun. I want big gun filled with much freedom. So much freedom, you wouldn't believe it. End game. Oh yes, I like how after I said it's like the empathy weakness, you must be a psychopath, and you're like, no, just in game. And
now let us set sail.
You know what's funny? When people are like, when I'm playing a game that's like battle royale or it's like a MOBA, and it's just like, wow, we're beating these guys really bad. Do you feel bad? It's like, no, not at all. Like I was playing the new like Dragon Ball Z like beta MOBA thing, like I think it was around like Father's Day I played it, and I was absolutely dominating everyone in each match I played. I think I only played 3 matches, but they were against real people. And then I was just going just like, oh, and like 45, and I was just taking head after head after head. It was one of those things where I'm like, yo, if I was streaming this would be insane. And also, what's the words I'm looking for? It was one of those moments where it's like, do I feel bad about beating these people who don't know how to play the game? Yes, but also the game's new and I also don't know how to play. So it's fair. Bully Rot? Wait, is this a new one? That one looks new. Wait, since when do these guys have variants? Wait, does this gun just kind of leave like electricity around? Because that's kind of cool. I love the Borderlands 2 War Crimes. The Borderlands 2 War Crimes I support.
I'll have some more anarchy, thank you.
Okay, so that hurts. All right, let me refill my gun. Put in new gun food. Right, so. You know what I also want to get to today? I want to attempt to get through this entire game today, which sounds insane. It does. Like, trying to get through this entire game in one day at this point is like you are literally insane. You're never gonna make it through the entirety of Borderlands. That's like entirely too long if you're doing it like... Oh shoot, okay, yeah, I gotta go do this other thing. Come on, Scooter. I miss Scooter. I wish Scooter didn't die. You know what's crazy? Gearbox killing Scooter in a tall tale game, and everyone's like, whoa, why'd you do that? And it's like, cause it's a Borderlands game. It's official. It's just like, wait, you killed everyone's favorite character in a tall tale game? Like, you know how big of a surprise it was for me between 2 and 3 and the pre-sequel to where it's like, yo, they killed Scooter. And I'm like, what do you mean you killed Scooter? And they're like, yeah, they did it in a tall tale game. And I'm like, well, that clearly doesn't count. It's only made to be interesting, right? And it's like, nah, he's dead. I do want to do the tall tale games at some point. Apparently they're really good. Alright, I want to murder these fellows. Yes, all these fellows. Mentally ill person, I will fix you. Daddy, I can fix them. Things I wish I could say, or bits I wish I could do if I was a girl. The I can fix them bit. I mean, like, I can still do that. But I just feel like it'd be funnier if, like, a female was saying it. Yo, do you ever have, like, things to be like, yo, what if we're in a reality where we were bees? Yo, I'm like, what if there was another reality to where everyone's just, like, gender bent? You know, we just flip-flop the sexes, or it's like another reality to where we're all just piles of pudding. Like, everything is pudding. Like, the Big Bang happened, and, like, all matter is pudding. Like, would there be sentient pudding, or do you think there would just be pudding floating in space? In a constant void. And do keep in mind, all matter is pudding, so there is nothing. There is only pudding. Even in the spaces, I mean, like, the space between pudding, it's either space of nothing or there's pudding. What is, when depleted melee? All right, that's, I don't want that. Melee attacks go up. I don't want a roid shield. I'm just saying, though, the pudding universe.
Just attach the adapter onto the
I want to go to the
catch
pudding
and I'll give you a
universe.
free car.
Everything is pudding. Everything. Everything. When you think everything, like, everything's pudding. I don't know why I'm getting so hung up on this. This is insanely entertaining to me for, like, no good reason. Like, this is quite literally the dumbest stuff I've ever said. But I can't stop thinking about it. The ocean is a soup. The ocean is a soup. What a good quote.
Wait a moment while I hack the catch a ride.
Ocean is soup. The ocean is a soup. You know, soup is just water, broth, meat, veggies, soup.
Cool.
And that's what the ocean is. It's soup. It's water, it's salt, it's broth. It's got meat in it. It's got greens in it. It's got it all. It's even got dirt in it. And dead bodies. Alright, over that.
Now head to Sanctuary.
Now I gotta go to Sanctuary, but they're gonna tell me I can't go to Sanctuary, and they're gonna be like, you gotta do something for me, guy, and it's like... You Sorry, soup.
So
Bro,
burdened with things like intelligence.
am I made out of broth and I just don't know it?
I could go on, but I won't. But I can.
You know what's crazy to me? I know you said you played 3, but like Borderlands 3 is one of those games where it's like mechanically and gameplay wise, it was kind of freaking good. Like the gunplay felt good, the fights were fun, and all the characters in concept, all the bad guys, amazing, amazing bad guys. Downside, they kind of flopped the bad guys a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Let me shoot these guys in the face. God, that is loud. I think I'm gonna turn that down stream wise after I'm done mowing them down. Yeah, it's gonna go black for a second. Might be. It's just how this game is because it's old. Yeah. Yo, there's milk in the nebula. Is that the closest thing to pudding? The pudding way. It's no longer the Milky Way, it's the pudding way. The ways of pudding. Dang, I gotta get out and like do stuff.
You're never getting into
I'm so used to doing this multiplayer back in the day and then just being like whoever was like not in the driver's seat gets out, push the button, gets back in. And then one of us will just start driving in like the direction we need to go.
Name's Roland. I used to be a vault hunter like you until I formed the Crimson Raiders.
Because me and my online friends, we just knew where the next like story beat was or the next objective, so we'd just be standing there waiting for like the next 3 objectives, and we'd be like, yeah, you stand there, and then they'll be like, get this, good job, get this, good job, get this, good job. All right, walk into the sanctuary, and then there'd just be one person on standby in front of this gate just to hit fast travel. So good. The dialogue's rough in a lot of places. Like, little dialogues in Borderlands 3 is good.
Handsome Jack here, reminding you all not to worry.
Troy and I forget what the other one. Oh yeah, Troy and Tyreen.
Closer to the vault.
Like great concepts. Like streamers that just use the bandits as a crazy fan base and just kind of auction them off to other people to be used as meat shields. Oh my gosh, amazing. Like there's so many good concepts for characters and like overarching plots where it's like they elaborate more on what a siren is, they elaborate more on what a vault is, they elaborate on like the first vault hunter, they tell you more about Pandora and what really makes up Pandora in Borderlands 2, or I mean not 2, 3. And 2 is like 2, we only have one vault, and it's just like, yo, Borderlands 3, we're going to different planets, we're going to multiple vaults. That's crazy. Like the scale was so much bigger, but like story-wise, it was just like you gave us a lot of information and you had some funny jokes, but besides that, like you kind of fell flat. Like you had like perfect villains, you had like perfect motivation, and then it was just like, okay, so daddy issues, that's it. Like Jack has like a stupid motivation. It's literally just hero complex. Like that is Jack's entire motivation, and their new villains had, and I'm not saying like Troy and Tyreen had to be like handsome Jack's levels of evildoer. That's impossible. But it was like, it was one of those things where the story flopped so hard, so epically, to where it was just like, how? Why? Like, how did you screw up this bad, Gearbox? Like, this concept is so good, it seems foolproof. And they really did just kind of biff it. Come on, explode. Oh, they're armored. Since when have you guys been armored? I don't think I've ever seen an armored bandit like that. I'm gonna be honest.
A vault hunter.
It is I, the Vault Hunter.
Much of a rescue. One of those psychos ran off with the power cord.
Borderlands 3, I think it's Mose. Mose is my favorite person to play as. Mose is just so much fun in Borderlands 3 to play as. You have mech, you have gun skill. She's just like generic soldier character, but I'm all about it, honest to God. Like Borderlands normally has like the 4 archetypes for Borderlands. It's like generic basic soldier character to where it's just run and gun. You have Siren with crazy sci-fi powers, and then the other 2 are kind of like toss-ups. You either get like assassin or like berserker, or you get scientist, or you get something that's new and strange. And you know what's crazy? The pre-sequel, like, Borderlands game, which was between, it was kind of like before the events of 2. That's what the pre-sequel was. And I'm pretty sure it's between, like, maybe even before 1. Oh, I just walked into my own, death field. Okay, so, electricity, I can kill my... Come on. Come on. There we go. But, yeah, 3 in the pre-sequel, 2 of what is considered by most fans to be the worst games, had the best playable characters, like, in terms of strength, and just, like, people liked them a lot. Like, obviously, Borderlands 2, I think everyone's favorite is Zero. But, I love that you can play in Claptrap, the pre-sequel. I love that you can play as one of Handsome Jack's body doubles. Handsome Jack is one of those... Gosh, the pre-sequel really did have the best characters. I was going to say Borderlands 3 has the best characters, but no, the pre-sequel had, like, best characters and best, like, skill trees that were just straight up busted. Along with just, like, notable characters like Wilhelm. Wilhelm's a boss in this game. Handsome Jack's body double, which comes back in the Borderlands 3 DLC. They have the other 2 ladies. There was, like, the cowboy chick, and then, like, the person with the shield and the spear. I don't know how else to describe her besides, like, warrior. Come on. Just die. There we go. And then you also had Sir Hammerlock's sister as DLC characters, and Handsome Jack's body double. Not doppelganger. You know what's crazy? After the pre-sequel to where Jack got his face branded by the Vault, it's crazy because after that incident to where Handsome Jack got his face ruined, all his body doubles that were employed by him also got his, what's it called? They also had to get their faces branded to look like Jack. So it was just like, all right, we're updating your looks today, guys. And it's just like a bunch of people whose faces just got melted to look more like Jack's melted face. And then the plastic surgery to fix their face, which to me is just, oh my God, it's stupid. Not stupid, but it's like, this is like some Borderlands stuff that I expect out of Borderlands that they would do. They wouldn't, like, give the body doubles plastic surgery or, like, anything that's, like, humane. They're like, you know what? Melt their face. Wait, was I not supposed to kill all these men? Oh, it's too late for that, Roland. I've already killed them all. Or most of them. Oh, yeah, this is so much better. Good. I don't like you that much anyways. Stupid raider. Stupid bandit. Stupid mentally ill person. You know what's the best part about pre-sequel and playing Claptrap in the pre-sequel? You don't need air. The thing I hated most about pre-sequel was like, it was fun for like the first like 16 to 20 hours of gameplay to where it's like, oh, you need oxygen to breathe in space on the moon. Oh, this is kind of like a fun gameplay mechanic. It's like something else to manage. And then it's just like one of those things where you're just spacewalking. It's like, okay, this lost its charm really quickly after the first playthrough. It was just like one of those things where I'm like, okay, so basically if I don't want to deal with this, I have to pick Claptrap. And then all my like other playthroughs were just me picking Claptrap every time because I just got sick of dealing with O2 levels. And then almost suffocating in space or dying and suffocating in space.
Pandora, as you knew it, the chaos, the bandits, that time has passed. If you let it, this could be an era of order, of peace.
I hit this from inside the car. No, I can't.
Your deaths will be quick.
I should be able to hit the button with the car.
Roland, is that you? Hey, you like my speech?
Sonic, how are you doing?
I'm gonna spend a long...
I was just asking earlier about thumbnail because I gotta update the thumbnail for Borderlands, and I was like, what type of fun loot should I put in the backgrounds? And Unkind Poison gave me some fun things, and I was also talking about a universe filled with pudding. I got a trip coming up, unfortunately. Also, I want to apologize for yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday. I got lost in the art of making thumbnails, working on a reference sheet for VTuber model, which I'm not even sure will ever get made. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, yo, it's nice to dream. And a lot of people are like, ew, you want to have a VTuber model? It's like, yeah, I feel it'll be fun. I give you a like. I appreciate that, Sonic. Someone also unsubscribed yesterday. I saw that because I'm like, yo, my subscriber count probably went down because I'm like, I tell everyone I stream every day and then I didn't. And I'm like, I felt bad. But it was one of those things where I'm like, yo, I physically, it's impossible for me to stream every day of the year. Especially now because I have to go to the mountains to chop up teenagers. That's a joke. I am going to the mountains though. I'm going on trip. For weekend. Which is going to be like 26th to like the 28th. And I would like to try and stream on the 28th, but I might not depending on when I get back from mountains. But which one of these do I want? I want the corrosive one.
Good. That ought to last us a day or two.
But it's one of those things where I'm like, I need summer vacation, summer break. Also, nothing wrong with becoming a VTuber. Also, I feel like a lot of people also like the visual. The biggest thing too of also yesterday I had to like get like logistical stuff out of the way, like channel wise. So I was like, how much would it be to like not hire somebody, but like how much time would it take me to learn this software, and how much time would it take me to like get through it with a trial period? And it would be a while, honestly.
Roland needs your help. Without you,
Along with like improving my art skills so the VTuber look good. Because also I'm not hiring somebody for something I can do myself. Obviously I'm not the best artist, but I'm not trying to make my VTuber look pretty. I want it ugly. I want it creepy. I want people to go like, ew, you should have paid somebody to do that. I'd be like, yeah, I should have. But I did it myself, and it's mine. I miss you so much, Scooter.
Death machines become for me once Roland went missing. Now, if you're here to kill me, you should probably know. You'll never take me alive, you robotic son bitch!
God. Catch a ride, Scooter.
Wait a minute. Ha! Well, hang me upside down from a telephone.
Wait a second. Oh, for a second there, I thought that was a pile of cocaine. I'm like, wait a second. Does Scooter just have a pile of blow on his little trolley here?
That's like a unicorn. Now you gonna help us out with this Roland situation?
Also, that's unfortunate that you're blind, Tyranitar.
Roland Roland told me if you ever disappeared,
You should
I
start
was
learning
supposed to
Braille.
be Plan B, or as I like to call it, Plan Turn This City into a floating ass fortress.
I was about to ask, could you get a tattoo in Braille? But then again, it wouldn't have any of the little bumps. So it's like, how would you do that? And then in my brain, I'm like, if I were to have like Braille on my arm and the little bumps and everything, that would hurt. Because you'd have to get the bumps somehow underneath your skin. And I don't want that. Also, I don't want a tattoo. A lot of people were like, why don't you want a tattoo? You can like get a tattoo and be cool. And it's like, yeah, but whenever I get a tattoo, I'm just going to be unhappy with it in the next like year plus or immediately.
Careful though, Earl's crazy. He ate one of my cars once.
Yeah, the whole car. Just like with a fork. Bandits of Sanctuary. I hear a new Vault Hunter has arrived in your city, so just turn him into me and you'll be rewarded. Don't worry, nobody's gonna turn you in. You're our only hope.
I gotta go look at some Moxie slot machines real quick. Just gotta take a little... You know what I like? I like Moxie's surge prices because she knows how much money you have. And the slot machines prices will surge. Do I want new gun? No, I don't want new Moxie gun. Not yet, at least. I'm broke. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I have to install the bits, and then I go to Earl. Pop that in.
Roland said we gotta have an exit strategy just in case he ever disappeared, hence all the fuel cells and whatnot. Bummer though. He really wanted to meet you. Raiders ain't gonna last without some new blood, and given how you shot them bandits up,
Oh,
I'd say
wait.
you and Blood got an extra special relationship. Like cousins
There was
taking
this
a bath
funny
together.
little
Huh?
thing I liked. If you're not really paying attention, this just in.
And now for the latest edition of this.
These are the new Vault Hunters, so this is us. So it's like war crimes,
This is Hunter
Siren,
Hyperion Truth Broadcasting.
political assassination, and it's like manslaughter, theft, arson, destruction of property, and then they have an extension on it: trespassing, cannibalism, public indecency, profanity.
Have done nothing to stem the tide of death, murder, and corruption that tears Sanctuary down from within. With any luck, the last
Ugh, 10 grand for a level ready gun?
but cinders and
I saw the words fire in the hole and I'm like, what does that even mean? Now I know. Now I know. Whoops, I should keep installing the doodads into the ground. Man, I'm taking too long to do this. I'm having too much fun just talking. I'd probably shut up before I run out of things to say. It'd probably be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it?
now to see the fruits of your loins, this city is gonna fly.
God, I love Borderlands 2 so much. It's one of those games where I'm like, I stopped playing it because I played it so much, and I'm like, and I never ever played through the bonus DLC they put out when Borderlands 3 came out,
I think you might have left a message there for you.
which was like the Firehawk DLC or whatever. So it's like what happened between Borderlands 2 and 3 after, you know, you shot Jack in the face and opened the vault and won the day.
Get in. Roland left a message for you.
Oh, I gotta talk to you.
With you around, Crimson Raiders are unstoppable.
The plan B, fight for your life and second wind.
Hearing this, I'm in trouble.
Ooh, new skill point. Okay. While Death Trap inactive, killed made by Death Trap or yourself increases Death Trap's duration, grants both you a stack of melee bonus damage. Bonuses are lost when murdered. I should probably get no, this. Death Trap bonus time.
Right now, you're the only thing standing between this city, hell, the whole planet, and Handsome Jack's army. I left info about my whereabouts in my safe. You can use it to store anything you need. This is your home now. Good luck.
Trying to use it.
This is the Firehawk. Come to Frostburn Canyon.
Oh, Hawk.
The Firehawk? You mean the mass murderer and bounty hunter? Oh, crap! If the Firehawk's got him, Roland's in deep! You gotta get to Frostburn Canyon and rescue his ass!
Oh, that's where the image of the chest came
By
from.
the Firehawk, he's in danger. You're the only one who can stop Jack, but Roland is the man with the plan, so to speak.
Box.
He knows the best
Box,
way to
box,
strike
box,
at
box,
Hyperion.
box, 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 box. You may ask, why are you teabagging a box? That box hasn't done anything to you, and it's like, that's true. That's fair. But at the same time, why shouldn't I teabag the box? Carry one more grenade.
Anybody ask?
I should carry more assault rifle rounds.
Holy crap! Somebody actually paid for that.
I want more pistol, more assault rifle. Okay, we good. Oh, I'm trying to like pop my back right now and it's just not going. All right, so I have to go to Frostburn Canyon. Can I fast travel there? Or am I at the part of the game so I have to go to the locations? You know what I mean? I'm sure this is close enough, right? No, it's not close enough. I should probably buy bullets.
Low prices and no questions asked. Thanks for the scratch.
Yeah, give me more RPG. Can I get a,
Pleasure. Don't die. I need your business.
Ooh. I almost threw up again. Man, I feel like whenever I'm streaming, I almost throw up, like, constantly. And I don't know why. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, I'm starting to think there might be something wrong with me. Or I do throw up. And I just don't say it, you know? It'll just be like a moment of prolonged silence and it'll just be me just like puking into a trash can. I'm pretty sure that's a normal... No, wait, no, I was about to say throwing up to a garbage can is not a normal human thing.
Anarchy, baby.
Definitely not. Right? Ever met Savage Lee? Which one's Savage Lee? I feel like I met most of the characters, unless they're the new DLC from the... whatever happened to Sanctuary DLC for this game, which I haven't done yet, and I should. I feel really good having 113 anarchy. It feels good
The Firehawk should
to
be
have
around here
this.
somewhere. Stay alert. That's weird. The Bloodshot Bandit clan seems to be attacking the Firehawk's lair. They've probably left landmarks for their reinforcements. They should lead to the Firehawk. That or just follow the screaming.
Step up, Volta. This is between the Bloodshots and the Firehawk. Once my boys bring his ass
If I keep shooting down that alleyway, I can just keep farming anarchy. That's actually insane that I can just kind of get away with this.
Well, that
Okay, this is
was
stupid.
needlessly graphic.
The resets last location enemy, which is always there.
More power.
No, I don't think I ever seen Savagely. I'm pretty sure I have. I put so many hours into this game that I'd be surprised if there was anything I haven't killed in this game. You know what I liked? The fact that in some DLC in Borderlands 2, they'll start making fun of Borderlands 1 to where it's like their gearbox is like, it's the first game, there's issues with it. And it'll be like some of the Vault Hunters will be like, oh, remember that one little ledge we could sit on and we could kill that raid boss over and over again for loot? And they're like, oh, that was so good. That was such a good ledge. I love when games have ledges like that. That you can just be like, yo, sit on this ledge. They can't touch you. You're untouchable. You want to be an unkillable god? Sit on this funny little ledge. Am I doing this right? Oh, I just asked if I'm shooting the gun right. Which sounds ridiculous. Oh, death trap's gone. Probably start walking forward.
I am the strongest girl alive.
Okay, so let's try not to lose our anarchy. Losing anarchy bad. You know what I miss? The people farming Goliaths, trying to make them into like super mega badasses. They kind of nipped that in the bud in Borderlands 3 to where it's like you can't force an enemy to evolve into like a super badass god of like pure destruction. You know, their title just gets like crazy long and they just like infinitely evolve like it's a bad isekai anime. But some players would do that in Borderlands 2 to where they do like the Goliaths or like the funny little bug monsters, and they'd force them to evolve to get like crazy loot and like a crazy amount of XP and money. Also, Tap Top, hello and welcome. I'm just talking about how people would abuse the Goliaths to make them evolve for bonus XP. I'm obviously not going to do that. I'm just going to shoot him in the face till death. You know what's weird? I never come over here and kill these guys. And I feel like I should. I believe they deserve death. Just like the rest of them. Wait, is my max stacks 150? Let's find out. Yeah, my max stacks is 150 anarchy. For now.
Stop now. Smash the system.
What are you doing? Funny little Goliath. Oh, I just shocked myself. Alright, let's try not to use this gun too much. I'm gonna get myself killed. If I, you know, keep firing it like a psychopath.
This is unusual. The Firehawk has harassed the Bloodshots for some time.
I remember dying a lot in this cave. Like, a lot of times.
Give me more anarchy.
Keep going, Bloodshots. That demonic thing will rule the
Oh.
day and mess with us.
Well, it's not the spider ants. The spider ants I didn't die to. I think it was like the badass that was later on. I tossed a grenade at him. Grenades fix a lot of problems.
Now I'm mad.
Okay. Okay. Please make this make sense, game. Oh my god, why'd you get loud all of a sudden? Also, did they just punch Death Trap to death? Not cool. Also, did they just call me a slimy fish? No, that's not it. There we go. I can probably kill him, right? Probably kill him before he gets too close. Yup, there we go. You know, I totally forgot to ask you earlier, Unkind Poison, but like, what type of food did you have to eat? Frick. I hate that button. I'm starting to hate that button a lot. So I gotta figure out food at some point today. Like, I ate before starting, but it's one of those things where I'm like, dang it, I have to eat again later. So inconvenient having to like eat. You know, I would like if I had like a gajillion dollars. Like, do you ever like think to yourself, it's like, what if I did have like $1 million, or it's like you won the lottery? And it's just like, I feel like one of those things I would get would just be like one of those pouches to where it's just like a meal in a bag and you just squeeze it and then it's just, you got it. It's just calories. Super quick. Oh, you can munch on stream. I don't mind. Thank you, Tap Top. I know it bothers some people and I try not to do it. And I may do it in a little bit. I mainly hate munching on stream though, because I only have one mouth. So I can't talk to you if I'm using my mouth to eat food, which sucks. You stay away from me. Back up. Back up. Why are you so tanky? Why are you so tough? Was it just me, or was he just like extra tough for like no good reason? Yo, you need like army rations, bro. You should not eat army rations for meals. Let me tell you, army rations, they're good. You out in the field, there's no food, you got army rations, you good. Downside of army rations and MREs and MRI, yeah, it's MREs. Constipation. Constipation is the biggest thing, and a lot of people are like, yo, no one, that's a weird topic to bring up. Constipation. It's like, bro, there is. Did you really just respawn? No way, you literally just respawned on me.
More power. Why, hello.
God.
This is getting ridiculous.
I hate that two of those guys spawned so much. But yeah, army rations, that's the biggest problem. Constipation. You eat those 3 times a day, it's over.
Let me explain something.
You're not going to the bathroom.
Rescue Roland from this fire hawk
You are praying to God. You are like getting like everything at like your local drugstore that could possibly make you crap your brains out, and you're praying to God that you are going to the bathroom.
He laughing. A lot.
Oh, I see that. Switching to the Twitch. I'm really glad, at least before the 2-year mark, I at least got the Twitch going for people that wanted to watch on Twitch. Because I really do want to be as accommodating as possible. Oh, frick. Also, do these little monsters absorb element and then get element, or they just spawn with elements? Like, are those fire ones fire because I hit them with fire, or are they fire just because they're fire enemies? I hope that sentence made sense. I just tried to, like, slide. Whoa, did that guy have claws? I want claws. Ooh, I should probably go up here and fuck that guy. Can I shoot him in the back and have him explode? Is that a thing? Did I do the thing that I wanted to do? I can't tell. Nomming on stream, gosh. Just nom as a word. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk up there and kill those guys because they're just gonna chase me for like 30 years. And they just killed Death Trap, so I'm just gonna have to attempt to not die now. And I keep standing next to exploding barrels. I really have to stop standing next to exploding barrels.
To this ratio is sadness.
I was gonna ask, I'm like, does it count as a crime if I blow off one of their heads? And I'm like, wait, this is Pandora. Crimes don't exist here. Except when they do. I like listening to what the crazies say sometimes. The crazies say some funny things. Anyways, increase max stack of anarchy. I should definitely get that at some point. Death trap lashes out with a flurry of attacks. Killing an enemy immediately restores a portion of your shields, but you lose a portion of your health. Yeah, I only want 1 point in that. I do not want any more points in that. You know what I really like about Borderlands 2 with all the DLC? The max level's 80. Like, the max level default for any Borderlands game when it releases is 50. Which is, like, enough to get to the one of any one of the skill trees, and then, like, you can get a little bit of something else. But, like, 80 is insane. No one? You are one of the crazies. Thank you, Godzilla. Also, you had KFC. Man, it took me so long to read that. It's crazy. Also, I'm going to say this too real quick. I feel like I should say this more often. But if you see me talking like there's people writing, it's because I have 2 chat boxes. I got one for Twitch and I got one for YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're like, no one typed anything. Shut the hell up. It's like, no. It's like, I can see the Twitch side. And I do have to, at some point, get, like, some type of, like, third-party, like, server service so I can combine the 2 chats or whatever. It's just one of those things I haven't gotten around to doing. It's not, like, too hard to do, but it's just one of those things where it's like, ugh. It's like extra busy work, you know? You know when you're, like, doing, like, math homework, and it's like, I know the answer, and they're like, you gotta show your work. It's like, oh, don't make me. Oh, I thought you were schizo. Bro, that would be crazy. Give me a second. I need, like, water or something, because I'm dying, and I've been talking for an hour and a half non-stop, and I haven't had any water, and I feel like my throat's gonna just implode. I see my water bottle. Wait. I'm just grabbing it. I'm still here. I'm still here. Walking back. You know what's wild to me, and I learned about this, like, recently? Also, you should hydrate. Yes.
Hydrate. Do it. Go out. Find liquid. Fill your mortal, fleshy body with liquids. Fill it. Fill it, I tell you. Find liquids!
Drink water. It's good for you. But anyways,
This is it. The
liquid's good.
Firehawk's hideout.
Get liquids.
Careful, friend. There are bound to be traps everywhere.
All right. Now I know if I back away from this guy too fast.
Traps. Don't let that.
That wasn't even a trap. That was just a crazy person trying to return to the walls. Get back here. That's not even a good trap.
I am gonna slap the bitch out of you.
Come on, die, 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 die. Let's go back to lurking. Okay, tap, tap, top, tap, top. I'm hydrating. Man, I should probably have a gun that's fully loaded out, so at least I'm getting health back with Gage. I should really invest another point into the skill that gives me more health back when I have a fully loaded gun. I mean, like, I'm regenerating, which that's what I just needed. I just need 1 point in the skill, technically. But it would be a luxury to have more points in that skill. So I'm regenerating more health over time.
Closer to the vaults. That's the sound of progress, baby.
I do like Jack's tauntings you throughout the game. Like other games where you get taunted by the big bad throughout the game, it's just like, shut the hell up. You're just annoying. But Jack, he's entertaining the entire time. There's so much about Jack that just works. Like, there's entire YouTube video essays about what makes Jack one of the best fictional villains ever made. And nothing's ever topping him. Like, 100% Borderlands 4. I don't expect for Borderlands 4 the top 2. But I am looking for Borderlands 4 to absolutely decimate Borderlands 3.
I'm with the Raiders like you. I keep the bandits and
If Borderlands 4 is the same level of Borderlands 3, I'm gonna be upset.
Could you help me up?
Also, I gotta find money. Downside of streaming for 2 years and then making no money from it is the fact that I have no money for new equipment.
Need a pick me up. Get me some iridium, will ya?
Yeah, we'll get you, you little crack rocks, Lilith. But anyways, because it was one of those things where I was seeing a bunch of people, because Gearbox put out official stats for it's like, yo, you need like this cartridge or like this graphics card and this processor in your computer to runs Borderlands 4. And it was like, you need like a 2070, and the entire comment sections are like, they want us to have a computer that's made within the past decade to play their new game. They're just trying to screw us. The industry's out to get us. I'm like, bro, your computer's a decade old. That's way better than the Switch. Like, the Switch lived for 7 years. The Xbox One lived for like 12 years, which is impressive. But like, that's about the turnaround for like next gen consoles and getting a new computer. And so it's one of those things where I just see a lot of people being very upset at Gearbox right now because they expect you to have a PC that's made within the past 7 years to run Borderlands 4 on minimal settings. And I'm like, honestly, fair. Like, I even checked my specs and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely going to be running it on medium settings. And I may be running it on low settings just to, you know, because I also have to use resources to stream too and record. So it's one of those things where I'm like, dang, I'm really going to need to get a upgrade or a new computer at some point in the future. And so it's one of those things where I'm like, dang, I gotta pick up a new way of making money. Bro, you know, actually, I just realized I should just be like all the losers. I should just start scalping Pokemon cards. No, I'll never. I'll start robbing scalpers. That way it's free. The law will understand. I'm doing it for the children. Let me send you money. Oh, come on! The only enemies left, the super badass that may not even die. Oh my god, this is so close. Oh my god, I almost died.
This ain't over yet.
That more bandits? But what's it called? There's some TikTok accounts when I'm scrolling through TikTok too, and it'll be like the thirst trap account, and it'll be like in the descriptions because I'm just like curious of how they marketed it, or like how other people run their accounts, because I'm like, sometimes some people have some ideas and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna steal that idea, or stuff like that. And I see some accounts, they run like Patreons or something because it's like an alt account, not the thirst trap, but it's like, yo, it's like Asmongold makes a TikTok, but it hasn't got verified yet, so he'll be like, I'm just gonna make a quick like Patreon thing, or not, or like PayPal, so people can like PayPal me money instead. through like a third-party thing, and I'm like, ooh, that's kind of smart. I'm like, I don't want to do that, but like, it's just one of those things where I'm like, that's kind of smart. But I'm gonna be honest, the thought did cross my mind, Godzilla, 100%. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't want to be like that one content creator that's just like money, money. But it's also one of those things where like logistically, at some point, I have to get new equipment, and I also have to make money. But also making money takes time away from working on streams, other content stuff, and planning to, you know, acquire money and being a human being and studying and other things. Oh, come on, die. There we go. But yeah, that's just one of those things where it's like past 2 or 3. Come on. Okay, I'm dead. No way I'm gonna live. Death trap's gone. The timer sped up. I lived. I'm a god. I'm beating Jesus's respawn timer on the daily.
Well, that was fun. Feeling tapped out though. Could you give me another hunk of iridium?
Yeah, I'll get you another crack rock, Lilith, you little junkie. But you need money to live, and it's okay. Yeah. I really do gotta tell myself that more often. But it's one of those things too, where I'm like, yo, how am I supposed to market a channel that only's got like 600 subscribers? Like, that don't make no sense. Like 1,000, I'm like, in my head, 1,000, I'm like, all right, time to like start like making like, you know, a nickel a stream. You know what I mean? But it's like 600. I'm like, if I saw anybody with 600 like followers or like subscribers or like any unit of people following account, I'm like, bro, you're not making money. You're making improvements before you do anything. You don't deserve a cent till you make it to that magical 1K number. And even then, you're making pennies. Anyways, yes,
Well,
she's the Firehawk.
Before the Bloodshot's grabbed, Roland was getting intel on the vault.
Intel on vaults.
You have to find him. I gotta head back to Sanctuary, keep the city in one piece while Roland's away. But first, I'm gonna teleport you into the Bloodshot stronghold. That's where they're keeping Roland. You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold
Yo, wait. Is that Roland? But is that like an Xbox 360 chat? That's crazy that there's an Xbox 360 chat window there. Or like a Facebook.
Sorry.
It's one of those two. They're both old.
Reminds me though, Bloodshot Stronghold is full of real tough customers. You might want to train a bit before you take them on. You're doing good out there, by the way. Keep it up.
Hooray! She complimented me. The only female to compliment me. Another crack rock. I feel like I'm just gonna start looking at iridium, and I'm just gonna be like, yo, there's another one of Lilith's crack rocks. All right, let's see if we got... I was about to say, let's see if we can get new gun. And this does classify as new gun. They should give you 69. You know how many people would make accounts, get 500 bots, make an account, make it to 500, and then cash in? That's $69. Like, people would bankrupt YouTube so fast for getting what's it called, like partnered or like verified, just for that free $69 hit. People would min-max farm that in like a heartbeat. I do have shields that need to be sold. Grenades that I... Oh, wait. This one doesn't have a level. Is this one just... Oh, damage is based on player level. Okay, that's actually kind of sick. Get rid of that. Already unlocked that. The catalyst mod team elemental damage effect up. Oh, that's kind of cool. Flint's tinderbox. Sell that. Screw you, Captain Flint. And I don't know. Let's sell Moxie's bad touch too. It should be $5 per 1,000 viewers. I still feel like it's the same issue of people going to make alt accounts and they're just going to start farming YouTube.
All right, killer. I'm back in Sanctuary. Be careful. The Bloodshots have camped out all around the dam. You'll want to get a vehicle to soak up some bullets for you.
Alright, before I do anything, I should probably go back to Sanctuary and get some side quests. I gotta put my jacket back on because I took it off because I got hot, but now I'm cold, and now I'm getting tired because I'm cold. And my body don't regulate heat good. Man, the more I talk, the more I'm like, I think I'm insanely ill. Because my body don't regulate heat good. I throw up a lot, and well, at least this is an old issue when I was younger, but I get a lot of nosebleeds, and it wouldn't be like anything. I'm talking like full on, like you may need blood, like nosebleeds. Like people would be like, yo, you're gonna bleed out. And it was just one of those things where I'm like, yo, I just didn't get the allergy pills right yet. Oh, I thought I was gonna get more iridium. Take some cash. I would like... Let's see if I can get Moxie's good touch.
Thanks.
Shut up and take my money.
Great, but it's still doing better
You
than
slut.
Nothing dulls the taste.
You lady of the night.
Right like a strong glass of
Good lord, Moxie.
my last one. Think you met a
Come on.
name of Jack. Real charm.
Do you just want all my money?
Telling me I'm beautiful. Shooting anyone in the face if they... How generous of you.
Yes.
Here,
Okay.
This is my favorite gun. You'll understand when you use it.
You took like 3/4 of my life savings for... Yes! The good touch. The good touch. She really did just take my savings and ran. Roland needs your help.
This is a recorded message to any Crimson Raiders in the area. Sanctuary has been targeted by 4 Hyperion spies masquerading as bandits. They're hiding out in Three Horns. Find them, kill them, and see if you can figure out why they're here.
Murder assassins. Okay. Go to Three Horns. Shoot him in the what? I'll shoot him in the what? I'll shoot them all in what? Oh no, murder assassin what? That's what that says. I'm not shooting them in the what. I'm shooting assassin what? Okay. See, this is classic misunderstanding. My bad, game. Oh, I can't even buy bullets here. The catch a job. Or I'm gonna need one of those to get a new PC. Or another job.
Message ends. You found the happy bit?
Gosh.
Hotel, huh? Yeah, Bloodshots wiped that place out, but good after all.
No, I need missions.
Only kicked him out of Sanctuary. You might be able to turn everything back on if you activate that steam pump.
Okay, so let me hit this button.
Oh man, the steam pumps ain't working either. I see your problem. And I'm gonna take this slow so as you can understand, alright? That thing's broke as hell. Well, better scavenge some replacement parts from the other pumps near the motel. Now, the valve you're looking for is way up at the top of that pump. You have to climb your way up that thing like a snort-happy redhead on a slag bend if you want to get at it.
That is a very weird description, Scooter, but you know what? You the boss. Ah, dang it. I jumped to hit X and I just murdered all my stacks of anarchy. There we go.
Some skaglik turned off our steam pump. Perforate them. Oh, you got the steam thingy. Cool. These pumps used to work off some other tech, but people complained, so they, switched over.
You grenade sickos! Or psychos. One of the O's, I don't know which one.
This could be the beginning of something awesome.
Alright, there's one psycho. Look at them throwing pipe bombs at me. They can't toss all the way up here. They're trying. Oh, shoot, he tossed one all the way up here. Man, oh, shoot. At least there's no fall damage. That would have been dangerous. Also, no one, he just became a femboy, marry a Saudi Arabian prince and then divorce him for half. Nah, that's like some US divorce law stuff. When you marry a Saudi prince, the only divorce you're getting is your head removed from your body. You are not removing yourself from that relationship. He is removing your head from your torso. Also, I could pull off femboy. I believe I could. I'm hot enough. I'm sexy. I can be sexy. I'm pretty sure I can be sexy. For enough money. If people say I have principles, I'm like, you just haven't hit the number yet. The magic money number. There is a magic money number, and you just haven't hit it yet. My funny magic number of when people are like, when are you gonna face reveal, is whatchamacalls it, whenever somebody catches me in public and they get a picture and post it online. That's gonna be the face reveal. When like Comic-Con's like, wow, come to our convention or something, or whatever convention, to where everyone always gets outed like all the other VTubers. That's when the face reveal happens. Also, is this guy gold? But yeah, money be money. You know what's funny? I was kind of like lurking in like Twitch streams the other day. You know, when I was just like doing my art stuff, for just like future stuff. And it was one of those things where I was just like, there was this one VTuber, and obviously it's a she, and it was funny because they were like, yeah, I went to TwitchCon, and there's a lot of people that are like, because she got like jiggle physics on the VTuber model, because, you know, obviously that gets views. People are like, oh my gosh, I bet you're ugly, because that's why I use a VTuber model. And then people saw the face reveal and they're like, dang it, she's not ugly, we can't make fun of her. And I'm like, honestly, that was like one of the funniest things I ever heard. There are some people to where it's like, dang, honestly, you should not have face revealed. The biggest example, Dream. Right there. So many people were like, wow, I love Dream. When are you gonna face reveal, bro? Face revealed? And then like 24 hours later, he was like, that was a joke. That wasn't me. And everyone's like, nah, you can't take it back. We now know. Cat's out of the bag, bro. You can't take it back. We know you're ugly. Like, if you know, you know. And if you don't, because you just want privacy, then that's also fair. I think I'm on privacy levels. Try to put myself somewhere. Also, if I face reveal with like 2 million like people watching, I'd be like, yo, bro, I don't care. I'm successful, but like face revealing at 500, it's like, I don't want to say failure, but like, just gotta not be over there.
Alright, more anarchy.
I'm just kind of... Well, that's not good. I just need to build up a little extra anarchy. Anarchy good. Ah, that must be the boss. Nope, no, it's not the boss. Nope, I'm dead. Why is everyone saying he ugly? That jawline. I'm not saying I've never seen the whatchamacallit, the dream face reveal, but I just know that was just like one of those things, you know? You know, at the same time when people are like, oh my god, this president's so bad, and it's just like, bro, we're still all alive, right? We still good. Yo, have you guys been seeing the memes of like, it's just like, yo, the US is gonna bomb the hell out of Iran or something? I don't know. Or Iraq. I don't know. I don't know the names of these countries. But it's just like, I'm just seeing a lot of memes of just like All Might or like anime characters just absolutely throwing haymakers or like nuking an area. And they're like, what the US gonna do in a few days in World War III? And I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Trying to murder this guy and he won't get murdered. But yeah, that's because the biggest thing with Dream, like honestly, his profile pic was a picture of a guy wearing a mask. Like he low-key did kind of brand his channel with zero face reveal, and then he face revealed, and then all the people that were like there and were like fantasizing about how hot he was, and then he wasn't a supermodel, they all kind of left. Like, I remember even seeing people like doing like YouTube like video essays on it, and they were like, yeah, like I skimmed. I never really watched the whole thing because I'm like, I'm not watching an entire video essay about a Minecraft YouTuber. I got better things to do. Like, I don't know, traumatize Gearbox employees with my search history. But I know they already bombed Iran. I mean, like, to be fair, the Middle East has been constantly bombed since like 2005. But anyways, that's like the two things the Middle East is known for: getting bombed and having a bomb amount of oil. I don't know why I use bomb to describe the amount of oil they possess in that region, but yeah, it's oil surplus and then getting bombed. What was I saying? Oh yeah, basically everyone fantasized Dream about being like Mr. Universe, and then he came out and then he wasn't Mr. Universe. And then everyone got upset about it, which was silly. How am I supposed to dodge him? Like, I know I'm supposed to just like beat him to death. This is the one part about Borderlands 2 I don't like. You reach this point where it's like you will get stuck. Wait, and my grandfather Ozma? I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure I read that wrong. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, definitely read that wrong. Now I'm thinking about it. You know what I hate most? The fact that I can utilize cover perfectly and I still will never beat this guy. I was like so freaking close to, oh, maybe I can kill him. Maybe. Come on, keep shooting. Yes. Oh, I just walked into the electrical field. Don't tell me a bunch of people just magically spawned up here. Yup, literally just magically spawned. Have you been hiding behind this box this entire time, you coward? Wow, okay. I just need to get through these quests, honestly. I need more skill points. Come on. Ah, okay. So we're going through the gauntlet. That's how the side quest is gonna go.
The official reports say she died in New Haven, but I'm positive she's hiding out near Sanctuary. Catch wind of her, tell me and I'll give you enough money to build a mansion. We got other smaller mansions.
I may die. How come these enemies feel like insanely tanky? Like unnecessarily tanky? I feel like I'm shooting marshmallows here. Obviously there's like these little guys which like don't really hurt much, and then there's just like the guys that aren't the little guys and they take like 30 years to kill. My build sucks, you know, my build could just suck. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, just like a bunch of dream junk and a bunch of face reveal junk. Pizza. Oh, it's only Moxie's pizza. Nobody wants Moxie's pizza. Tastes like, I don't know, hooker. Which isn't really a taste, it's more of a vibe. It's not really like real food. It's not like bar food, to where bar food is at least like edible. It's like, bro, you got a pizza at a club. Come on. No. Oh, I want to stop dying. Bro, I feel like I'm getting bombed right now, Godzilla. I don't want to like win like super easily, but I also want to stop dying 20 times in a row. It'd just be kind of nice, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the sniper.
By my command! Accuracy's overrated anyway.
All right, I gotta try my best to build up some stacks. Now it starts running. Run, 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 run. I can probably kill him with elemental damage if I just keep kind of dumping it on. He doesn't move too fast either. No, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Oh my god, why are you so fast? I'm just gonna kind of keep him in the thunderstorm, you know? Just keep Zeusing him. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night. Good night, Godzilla. That's another shotgun. This is another wonderful shotgun. Is it better than my shotgun? No, it isn't. Get away from me.
Yeah, I just realized you grunts are gonna get yourselves killed without this little tidbit. All
I need more
sirens
water.
are born with different
Order.
crazy-ass powers. You cannot, I repeat, cannot win a fight with them in one-on-one combat. You see Lilith, contact me immediately. I can handle her. You can't. Me, yes. You know.
I like how Jack is trying to reason with all the crazies and mercenaries who thinks they can 1v1 a human version of an atom bomb. I really do like Borderlands siren lore. It is so cool. Shauna, hello and welcome. I hope you've been well. I want to talk about this again too, just in case, you know, anyone wasn't here earlier. I'm going away to the mountains to reenact all my favorite horror movies. So, what's it called? No, I'm not actually doing that. That'd be really weird to do that, honestly, like LARPing horror movies. But anyways, no, I'm going on a trip and no streams for like 2 or 3 or 4 days. 2 to 4 days, no streams. Because trip, I won't be here. Physically incapable of doing streams. I'ma just hang back and just kind of let my HP come back, or not. You know, we don't need HP. HP's lame. Come on. What just launched me? Oh my god, thank you, random grenade. Oh, come on. I need to get to level 34 so I can use my new guns. Okay.
So much hotness.
So increase anarchy. I know there was a one that's like, yo, you get 2 for 1 anarchy each time you do something. Every 9th bullet that hits an enemy will ricochet towards another enemy. Oh, that's kind of hot. Ain't gonna lie. But maximum health. Kill skill, kill an enemy grants movement speed, causes your shield to regenerate for a short time. That's also kind of hot. Don't need that. Heal 0.8 of your max health a second. Don't really need that. It would be kind of sick, not gonna lie. I don't really need it. So when you electrocute, status effect deals damage to an enemy, there's a chance they will burst into flames. 4%. That's really low and really crappy. Okay, I guess I will get shield recharge delay, because I really do like the best friends forever and the anarchy trees. Also, if you have 0 stacks of anarchy, when the next time you would have gained an anarchy staff, you gain 25. Wait. Actually, that's really freaking good. Yeah, I should just start investing in the anarchy tree and then just kind of go from there. Oh wait, almost forgot. Guns. Moxie's good touch. Did I just light myself on fire? Maybe.
Yeah, I found an old recording that might help you guys out with the siren.
I've been observing this siren, Lilith, since the opening of the vault. She appears to be using iridium to enhance her natural phase-walking abilities. This naturally leads me to assume some unspoken connection between sirens, iridium, and the vault.
You know what's crazy to me? In Borderlands 1, the siren was like hands down the best class. Obviously, it's like the first game. There's clearly going to be like imbalanced stuff, but it's still crazy to see gameplay from like Borderlands 1, and it's just like everyone picks Lilith. Like everybody. It's crazy to me. Also, I never played through Borderlands 1. It's one of those games where it's like once you play 2 or the other ones, it just kind of, I don't say doesn't scratch that same itch, but it really don't. Okay, so let me blow up the barrels. The barrels are the biggest issues of me playing Gage because I keep on detonating them every time I reload. Is this a story game? No, it's a looter shooter, but there's a story, and a lot of people really do enjoy the story of Borderlands. This game, actually, Borderlands 2, like one of the best villains ever made in fiction. Handsome Jack. Like, there's so many people that like pick apart how this guy works, and he's just like simple motivation. His entire motivation is just hero complex, but somehow they've just like managed to crank his personality to 11 And he's just iconic. And he just has a great name, Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack, that's it. What's the name of your big bad? And it's nothing like over the top or anything. It's not like Gorlock, the destroyer of worlds. It's just like, that's Handsome Jack. All right, I just gotta get these guys murdered. If I can kill one of them before one of them kills me, big win. Or I can kill all of them.
Oh yeah, and since you shiverbrains evidently don't know how to listen, I'll say it again. Stop bringing in fake sirens. Only 6 sirens can exist in the universe at any given time, and I already know of 3. You're not going to convince me you happen to find one of the remaining 3 just by drawing blue tattoos on some random chick's corpse. Well, I will admit it was wildly amusing the first dozen times you tried it, but now my office smells like blood and marker fumes. So quit it!
God. Do I want to use this one? The Perma Sharp Dart. I don't really want that one. The Super Aim Shot? No. I like my pistol that I have in this moment in time. It is a good pistol. I'm gonna keep using the Good Touch. So, for side quests, we still got... Oh yeah, I gotta turn in the assassination, so that means I have to go all the way back, which is kind of sort of annoying. Wait. Teleport to vehicle. There we go. Now I got a vehicle. All right, there's another side quest I gotta do, which is Happy Pipe Motel. I have to fix this pump by stealing pipe parts from other pumps. Give me a second. I'm not getting out of this car till all these little dogs are dead. They're not dogs. They're rad skags. A lot of skags. I should maybe just... Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with the car. I'm gonna just run him over. It's more humane that way. Don't ask me how it's more humane. It's just more humane. It's what God would have wanted. I think it's somewhere in the Bible. Something about roadkill and like animals that are meant to be roadkill. Like when a semi-truck hits a deer, it's like that's a free dinner right there. You know, if the driver doesn't claim the free deer.
Looks like the skags ate the hell out of that steam pump's capacitor. Better start popping skags until one of them drops it.
Oh, now I gotta kill more skags. Well, back to roadkill. I'm sure one of them will spit it out. You know, another thing I'm excited for Borderlands 4? Custom vehicles. Really, they kind of do that with 3, but there's like, everyone gets their own like personalized bike and everything. Versus these runners. All right. I need to go to get a gearbox. Gearbox needed. For steampunk. I mean, not steampunk. Steam pump. Not steampunk.
Damn Polymons love building their homes on these southpaw pumps. Well, best kill that monk so you can get that part you need.
Did I get it? Yeah, no, I didn't get it yet. All right, now I got it.
You went and found the gearbox, huh? Man, those gearboxes
I like
sure
how
are
we
tough.
destroyed 3 functioning steam pumps just to repair one. Like, we didn't take parts from, like, already damaged ones. There was 3 perfectly good ones that we took from.
Have unrealistically high expectations of 'em.
All right, place there. Up, 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 up.
Pump's ready to go, man. Just turn
I
around
like
and
that
watch the sparks
pig.
fly.
The happy pig. Is this a motel or a barbecue place? I was about to ask if there was fall damage, but I think I answered my own question. I always forget if BorderLands has fall damage or not. Every time.
Ah, woo, that bounty board ought to be powered up now. Switch her on and you should have a buttload of new jobs to take. Ha! Catch a job!
All right, neither rain nor sleet nor slag. A mal must arrive on time. I ain't doing that side quest. I ain't delivering no mail. There should be a fast travel point. Here we go. Back to Sanctuary real quick. To turn in another quest. All right, turn in. Yes, I would. All right, we got the caustic sub. We're gonna go with. Yeah, why not? Caustic submachine gun. All right, so we have to rescue Roland. We have to probably do more side quests, which I really don't want to do.
Looks like we're safer now.
Frick. Well, there goes all my damage bonus. That sucks hard. Like, super hard. Oh, frick. Do I do a quick break? I may do a quick break because I got IRL junk I have to address real quick. So I'm gonna do 10-minute break. I'm just gonna be in the room and doing stuff, but I just gotta like do stuff real quick. You know, like normally like when you do like, you know, you gotta do like garbage or like other stuff like that, you know, you just gotta do something real quick. So BRB 10-minute break. I'm so sorry. Also, I'm not sure if there's anyone even watching at this moment. You know, it could have been just like a bunch of people popping in, saying hi, other junk like that. I don't know. Let me see. Is there actually like a lot of people watching? No, I was about to say, I'm like, if there's like more than just like 2 people watching, I'm like, I won't break. I'll keep going. But like, there isn't. So BRB 10-minute break. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm back. Okay. So sorry about that. I'm not even sure if that was even a full 10 minutes or not. That was just one of those things where I'm like, yo, I had to like do a call, talk to a person, do an IRL responsibility. Because whatchamacalls, I talked about this earlier this stream, but it's like, yo, I need to like find like a part-time job to do on the side to pay for my next PC. Because PCs are expensive, all right? And if you don't know this, and getting a good one for streaming is even more expensive, and streaming is important to me. I'll die if I don't do it. No, I'm kidding. But, it's important to me. And I do want to do it even if no one's watching. Like, in this moment. And I was just, like, on a call, and I'm like, yo, what can I do? What can I do this? Can I do that? Can we, like, somehow get something going to just, like... this? And I'm just like talking to people and I'm like, what are the right answers on the applications? Because obviously, like, to get a job now, you gotta know somebody, you know. You gotta be like, yo, what's the in, what's the out, what's this room? Oh my god. This is that's weird. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, yo, I gotta start far future. Like, my PC still, everything works, everything functions, everything's still good. But it's one of those things where it's like, you want to have money ready for, you know, cars or, you know, medical expenses or just stuff.
Seems to be around. Just drive up and honk your horn. Maybe this won't be so hard after all.
Yeah, I'm opening the gate.
Hold it, idiots! That don't look like one of our technicals.
No, it is. Open the
Get 'em!
flank steak. Why is your name flank steak?
The Bloodshots ain't let you in without a truck like theirs. Go see my kid out in the dust.
The dust.
I finally made it to the dust, huh? You've been off the echo for hours. Thought you might have got brain or something. But you ain't, so. Guy, stuff.
I feel bad murdering these spider ants, but at the same time, it's their fault for being full of blood and loot and money. But for real though, it's not my fault they're full of money. My vehicle may be slightly on fire.
Badass when I heard the check!
Sorry, what was that? You gotta speak up.
Likes cuddling and murder.
That was awesome. Oh, howdy. I didn't see you there.
If you want the hospital, you cannot stream in like a few months. I would like cry my eyes out. Wait, wait, I don't want the hospital. But yeah, it was one of those things where I'm like, yo, I do gotta start thinking about like getting some sort of thing, because I'm like, YouTube hit me with the, yo, you've been doing this for 2 years. And you've been streaming for like a year and a half. And, you know, we haven't sent you any money, so it's just like one of those things where I'm like, huh. I gotta... In BorderLands 4 put out their, like, minimal for the... Does she have beer in her pockets?
Don't get many visitors round
Or is that energy drink? You know what? I don't care. It's one of the two.
Trying to rescue your pal Roland from the dam, huh? I bet you could fool those bloodshots if you drove up in one of their
Custom trucks. I got one right over yonder that I crushed with the driver still inside.
Wait.
My bad.
Is this a door or is this a tool cabinet?
Just gotta doll it up with some more of the bandits' trimmings.
Moxie's gaming event.
You could probably scavenge that stuff from the bandit patrols around here.
Is this the thing I can do? Live at the oh no. Wait, yeah. Wait. That's I already done that.
I'm requesting a flyby.
Danger zone. Bring an incendiary or explosive weapon.
I'm in the danger zone, man. My buddies kicked me out of their gyro squad, and now they're celebrating with a round of Psycho Head volleyball. Steal their balls and burn their net.
He's all like, my friends are having fun. They kicked me out. But yeah, I mean, like, my PC good. It's like, example, the graphics card they say to run Borderlands 4 minimal settings is like a 2070, and I'm like, I got a 3080, which is way higher than what's it called?
That's cool, that's cool. Of course, you make fun of the way she looks, so I have to tie you to a vending machine and set you on fire. But it's cool, you guys are hanging out. It's
I need to kill me some bandits real quick.
I got my catch ride station up and running again. Just haul your fine self to my garage if it's needing a car.
All right, murder you, murder you. I thought you died. Like, I would have sworn I literally just killed you. Oh, these guys are way higher level than I thought. Do I burn that or do I pick it up? Pick up. Why are you so large? Can I kill you before I die? Is that a in the realm of possibilities? Frick, I was so close. Yo, if he doesn't die, I'm gonna be upset. Like, if the burn damage doesn't kill him, I will die.
Stay the hell away from our caravan, people. We're carrying very valuable stuff for Papa Hodunk, and I ain't getting robbed again.
I am gonna be so absolutely livid if he's not dead. Okay, he's not there. I'll take it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is build up stacks by randomly shooting and missing.
Accuracy's overrated anyway.
I don't need to aim and hit my target. I just need to keep firing. Another Twitch bot. Uninstall yourself, please. You are unloved and you will never be appreciated. Whoops, I think I may have burnt through a few too many rounds.
Welcome to die.
Hit him!
How many stacks of anarchy do I need to just have, like, I don't know, an insane amount of anarchy? I like that little guy. He was just angry. Angry little man.
Stuff. You don't have time to think about it. If you think, you're dead.
How do I get you? Oh, I gotta jump up on the table. That was a weird way of getting it, but whatever. I don't care. Okay, I care a little bit. I feel like the way I was doing it was right. Dang it, I was just trying to sprint at him to get a little bit closer. I just want to avoid enemy detection for just like a minute. Want to regenerate a little bit of health. All right, that was stupid of me. I know I said I wanted to regenerate some health, but like, if I wanted to regenerate health, I would not have shot him.
Critical kill! By my command!
Can I somehow maybe... Come on, death trap! Slice his head off! There we go. Trying to go move through this camp slowly and methodically. And it's just not... The problem with taking cover like that is once you take cover like that, and if you do end up going down while taking cover like that, you are dead. Yep, I'm dead. I am the dead. Alright, I'm gonna take this moment while I'm the dead and absolutely just go here. No, click there. Ban that bot real quick. The bot's been banned. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Unloved. Never will be loved. Uninstall your auto chat response, please.
So, how was the dying?
Alright, hold up. So, those buzzards are gonna be annoying, so I should equip my acid gun to melt them out of the sky. Because acid eats metal, and metal that is eaten does not fly. It's science. I think Einstein said it. You know, acid beats metal. Did Death Trap get blown up because Death Trap existed and now he no longer exists? I don't know where my robot went.
Alright, let's keep this going.
You know what's crazy? I remember Gage being a lot better, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you ever have, like, I don't say rose tinted glasses or like nostalgia about something, but like I remember Gage just like kicking butt constantly. And getting repeatedly murdered by flying dudes is not cool. Give me a second. I gotta change out my grenades real quick. For a second there, I'm like, could I drive my vehicle? You know what? Yeah, let's try and drive my car through there. Can I? Yes, I can. Who are you? I think you're so cool with your flying vehicles. No, my car! I will shoot at you till you die. I do not care. All right. They're dead. They can't hurt me anymore. God, those grenades are so good. Those grenades have no business being that good. Dang. All right. I should be getting close to the end of this quest. We should be... I gotta kill just a few more of these guys. No, 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 no. There can't be more of those stupid... Nope. Nope. Double no. Frick. All right, those guys got murdered. Did I just get like IRL artillery fired?
This could be the beginning.
I can burn him to death. I can burn him to death. Oh, I'm great. Oh, I'm so good at the game. Oh, that's where all those rockets came from. The stupid buzzards. I hate you so much. You are the worst part of this quest. Who at Gearbox thought you were okay to just have fluttering up there in the sky, harassing me the entire time? I wish all the inconveniences on whoever decided to add these stupid buzzards to this quest.
Alright, let's keep this going.
Come on, I can burn you to death. I can do it. I did it! Is that a... Oh, no. I was gonna say, I'm like, is that a live guy playing dead? Or is that just like a bug? And I'm like, no, that was an enemy that was alive. Died and just didn't despawn up there, I guess. I killed them all. They're all gone. That has to be the whole camp. If this isn't the whole camp, I'm gonna scream. Oh God! Let me burn your things!
Have some fun!
Sometimes you have to be okay to change. Okay, game? God.
They kicked me out because they thought that must have buzzed their towers. No more sweaty slow motion volleyball for you jackasses. I got the need to seed. Crap, those are the guys who kicked me out. Blow them.
Shirtless man? You got kicked out by shirtless man? To be fair, I just got killed by shirtless man, so... That's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Wait, come on. There we go. I hit buttons real quick. Is there... No. I looked over and there's just like... I'm not sure if you guys ever seen Rick and Morty, but I have it playing in the background and it's just Ben... No, not Ben and Jerry's. Beth and Jerry's, to where Jerry gets the fake Titanic cruise to where they pretend crash, but then they don't pretend crash. And then he also, you know, a bunch of messed up stuff happens. Just a bunch of messed up stuff happens, you know, just like in normal Rick and Morty and Adult Swim cartoons fashion.
Watch the badass!
All right, I'm gonna blow you up. Why won't all these shirtless men die? Why are they so good at hucking bombs at me? Oh, these Zox, hello and welcome. But I'm getting absolutely murdered. I'm losing. I'm getting absolutely slam dunked by every enemy that exists on Pandora right now. Oh god, yes. Yes. Okay, I just need some grenades. I can do this with some grenades. Right now I'm trying to kill the shirtless men that just want to play beach volleyball. Because someone told me to, and they're giving me money to do it. I did it. All I needed was 3 grenades. That was the ticket right there. Oh my god. That quest is always a pain every time. I never ever in a million years ever look forward to doing that quest. I'm never like, oh heck yeah, I get to do the volleyball quest. Such an easy in and out, easy XP, bro. No, it's always a fight. It's always a struggle every frickin' time between the buzzards and the kajillion bandits that come after you. Literally out of breath. All right. I'm gonna turn in. I'm gonna get my XP. I'm gonna get my reward. He's gonna give me that attaboy pat on the back that I've never got. Collect.
You can be my wingman anytime.
That's nice, but no thank you. I don't want to be your wingman. I killed all your shirtless friends. Kind of weird. All right, I need quests that'll give me XP, and I don't know where they are. I'm gonna be honest. I think if I go to Frostburn Canyon, maybe I can find a quest. Maybe. Maybe, baby. I can find a quest.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
I want to check something real quick. So we go there, open that. Nope, 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 nope. Okay.
Welcome, customer.
So I did want to do some more Borderlands, and I do want to continue, but also I'm feeling the overwhelmed urge to throw up and then pass out on the floor. So I really gotta like see a doctor or something at some point. But for now, I do believe I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry I just been having all this like IRL junk I gotta address, like money and health and other stuff, and also planning for future streams and making new thumbnails and making new just generalized content for the channel, along with sorting through all the other lives. But for now, I hate having these short streams, but I'm gonna have to call this one here due to health junk. Unfortunately, I do try to stream every day, so for the exception of this weekend, which there will be no streams because I'm going on a trip, there will not be streams, but I do stream every day. I have Discord in the description to let you know when stuff is happening, like I'm going on a trip and I can't stream, or when stream starts, or if you're like, hey, no one, stop playing Borderlands, play something else, get some help, play Terraria Calamity Mod, do something different, I don't like this, when are you gonna play the game I suggested? And I'm gonna get to those 100%. But for now, I just want to say thank you. I enjoyed playing Borderlands 2 so much again. I wish I could continue playing, but I have to go, unfortunately. So just thank you all so much for watching, and please like and subscribe and follow or notification bell or leave a comment. Honestly, it helps immensely. It's been 2 years, and I'm going to be honest, second year or third year this year for the channel. I do want to try and get as close to 1,000 as I can, and I know I should really be pushing the subscribe angle more, but for the moment, yeah, I'm gonna go throw up, and I may stream later if I'm not passed out. But yeah, and it's crazy too, like if I was like feeling this bad and be like, man, you must be like a alcoholic or something, it's like, no, I don't drink that crap, or I don't drink that crap, or I can't drink that crap, whatever reason you want. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Wait, come on, wait, I gotta, man, sometimes